Welcome to One World Trade Center. I'm sitting with my two fabulous co-anchors of CBS This Morning, Gayle and Norah O'Donnell. We have just had a remarkable experience. We did the first ever live television show from the top of the brand new One World Trade Center and the One World Observatory. We are on the 102nd floor. We can see everywhere. We can see up the Hudson. We can see down the East River into the Atlantic. We can see the physical presence of this great city as you have never seen it before. It is so extraordinary, I wanted to share our reaction with you and show you what we saw this morning.
It's so true, Charlie, that the star of the show really is the view, but what this building represents is so much more than that. And that's what I keep thinking. When you come in this building, you can't help but feel what the people feel who are working here, who built it. One guy said to me that no matter how bad a day is, when I walk in here, no matter how challenging, I look outside and I have great appreciation and gratitude that I get to be here.
You think
That's
about
what you feel.
Yeah, I agree. And you think about what happened to this city on 9/11 and around the country, and the rebuilding of this building. The word I think that was used today was rebirth. It's the rebirth of this area, from businesses and people and residences all coming back in this area, and the strength of this tower, the symbol of it, 1,776 feet high, the largest in America, the largest in the Western Hemisphere. I think it's so American, right?
Yeah.
So American,
I do too.
you know?
And the pride of the workers who built this.
Yeah.
I mean, reflecting that this was more than just a building for them.
Yeah.
And they did that so if you come and experience this One World Trade Center, when you first come in, you'll see on the walls videos, more than 25 hours of videos with the men and women who helped put this building together, from the steel workers to the electricians, many of them who have family connections, who were also builders. Their stories, I think, are so incredibly important.
Just the elevator ride alone is experience. You know, when we got up, it's one of those things you say, I hate for the elevator ride to end. It's 47 seconds. It takes,
Rarely that happens.
Very rarely that happens. You're right. 23 miles an hour. But even in the elevator, they're telling you a story as you go up. And it's just something that really takes your breath away when you think about what happened here and how well we've recovered. My favorite bite is a construction worker who said you could consider it a middle finger of New York. Yes. That's one way. Or other people in the building say it's a metaphysical fist bump.
The people who thought that they could destroy us by destroying the building.
They did not. They did not.
And you can also look out and you can see the Empire State Building, and you can see the Hudson River and the East River. You can see all the great landmarks of New York. You can also see how this is a tiny island. This is a tiny island from this perch. Yet all of this has grown up over the years, and their landmarks and their thing like Central Park and all. It's so within your own scope now. The context is amazing.
I think one of the things that struck me this morning was seeing the Statue of Liberty, because my grandmother was the oldest of 10 kids and came over by herself when she was in her 20s from Ireland, came through Ellis Island.
Which is right next to it.
Which was right there, and to sort of see it from this vantage point. I've never seen it, in person. I've seen pictures of the Statue of Liberty before, but to see it from this vantage point was very moving.
There is no misstep here. There is no bad view, and that's the thing. They want people to come. All the things that Charlie, Norah, and I have seen today, they want the public to come and see this.
And you can see the great bridges that connect the 5 boroughs.
Yeah, I say run, don't walk. Run, don't walk to get here. May 29th is when it opens.
I'm glad I got to share it with you too.
I was thinking that too. Oh, Norah, we didn't talk about the restaurant. There's a private restaurant that they have, and we were saying,
please, let me take you to dinner.
Okay.
We're available.
I'd already made that
tomorrow.
promise on request. We also had a pretty good show, didn't we?
We had a great show.
We had a great show.
Really great show. And I think it was nice to have Mayor Bill de Blasio here.
Anderson Cooper, who's a lifelong resident of New York, here.
Your interview with George Clooney.
Yeah, Dave Checkett stepped by, and Anderson Cooper was here. It was. It's one of those things where I think sometimes in TV the word exclusive is overused.
Not here.
It was not overused here today at all.
That's right. We got to hear from Oprah. We got to hear from Julia Roberts, all about David Letterman. I mean, it was really an all-star.
This is the kind of show I'd love to watch.